right, Coach. We are pleased, as always, to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics. Jump between the Washington Redskins and the Atlanta Falcons. With fall around the corner, football is back, America, and we're underway on EA Sports.
We play to win. Let's go.
I'm broadcasting. I just noticed he didn't do nothing for his team. He just said run back. I just noticed he didn't do anything to his team. He just said run it back.
Throwing on first down. Hayes. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down.
It may be cliche, but it is something that holds up over time, doesn't it? If you're the business, you don't want to let the crowd in the game early.
Yeah, and that's exactly what they did there. But you said also this defense, they're going to give them a lot of looks like we just saw there, aren't they?
They certainly are. They're a proud unit, and they're going to ride the momentum of this crowd with them, and that's why they got after them early.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Looking to throw. Hayes. And that is incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down. Here's more on the return. And Eddie out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
He might be running in two.
That hurts. If it was running into the kicker, wouldn't be a first down. Roughing, it is a first.
And just think about the differences between the two. Running into the kicker almost feels inadvertent, just a small tap, so to speak. But when you rough him, usually bodies are hitting the ground and flying all different places. And the difference is 5 yards or 15. And in this case, that's a big play.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's a 2nd and 7. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
I always love the opening game of the season, and for the players, always nice to get those firsts out of the way, isn't it? How about here? The first sack of the season. Not just in the first game, but in the opening drive. That's the way to get things kicked off.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Going for the deep ball. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Returning it is Moore. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. Very good starting field position for the Falcons offense as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. Now a handoff here to his running back. They find some open field here. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
Was that a pick?
Falcons.
Oh, no, that's number 9.
A big play there. 58 yards. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Out there ready ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. To throw on second down. Hayes looking for his running back, and he's got it. 12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington first down. He missed on his first 3 passes, was 0 for 3. Now gets a connection. Maybe that'll get him going.
Yeah, it wasn't a time for panic, but there was some concern because once you start in a certain pattern, you wonder, can you get out of it? And that flips the other way, too, when you're throwing it really well. In this case, now he's got his first completion. They think he might be off to the races.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Though he's seen some good pressure defensively already here in the first quarter, here's another good example.
So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Second and 10. It's caught. Smith. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's third down. A second down completion got him 7. Now here's third and 3. He's got Smith here. And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47. It'll be a pickup of 4. Good enough to earn him yet another first down. From Falcon territory now, here's first and 10 at the 47. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. Looking to throw on second down. Hayes, catch is made. It's Harmon. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
From the gun on third down, Hayes. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a first down.
A Redskin first down. The pickup 15 yards. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver.
Hey, have y'all ever heard of a core?
Step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
A core. I think I'm saying that right.
C-O-R-E?
Give this time to the tailback. And they get to him quickly here as he stops right around the 13.
This man was telling me about it. Like they fix phones. Like it's an insurance phone company.
Oh, I don't know. I ain't never heard of it.
They,
I heard of assurance.
That might be it. I know it started with an 8. You know they fix phones for $29?
$25? Yeah, if you break your screen.
Yeah.
But yeah, ask Miriam. That's what Miriam always. They come out to fix her phone. That's what told me about.
Fix mine tomorrow.
Oh, they supposed to come on fix mama phone. I got to set it up though.
To bring up first and goal. That's a big 3 yards right there. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Operating from the gun. Hayes steps away to his left. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down. Second and goal from inside the 5. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Back to throw. Hayes. And this is taken in for a Redskins touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown reception as they are now on the board here in the first half. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
All right, he told you it was his year now.
This is taking about
just
7
because he got
yards
off to a
deep.
slow start don't mean that.
And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball, but how about them just taking it big-time jaunt. Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 12 yards is the pickup, good for a first down for the Falcons. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Johnson buying time to his left. He's got it complete to Gronkowski. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Hey, stay on your man.
2nd and 1. He's going to look deep for more. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
You gonna catch that or something?
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield.
We all love to have a home run hitter in the backfield. Guy can take it the distance. But in short yardage, trying to pick up first downs, that big guy, always a nice luxury to have, isn't he?
Back to throw. Johnson into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
On 1st and 10, Hayes. Wide open receiver complete. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Redskins on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5.
What?
I thought that was Junior that had an outburst.
From the gun, Hayes. The open man is Smith. It'll go as a pickup of 14 and a Washington first down.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin there to make the grab. And the Redskins have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and they're going to face a 3rd down.
That big nigga came out of nowhere against me, man. Looking like TJ Duckett.
Johnson operating from the gun. Flush to his right. And Johnson lost the football. It's loose, poked out, and the Redskins scoop it.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns, it's going to be hot routes. If they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback, they've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case, never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
And it'll be intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys get the football back. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and if we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. 2nd and 5. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Dang it,
Here's Johnson throwing on 3rd and long. Well, the two men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up 4th down. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. And unable to break away, they stop him a few yards shy. Boy, a real head-scratcher there, and that will force a turnover on downs. Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on
rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against the zone before...
The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds. He's going to wind up and air it out. And this is taken in for a Redskins touchdown. A big play there. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock down and go to the locker room.
He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that one falls incomplete. A 50-50 ball, a little dangerous, could have been picked. Now it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Looking to throw. Johnson, he can run for it, and he will. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appeared back to throw. Johnson escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to send this one deep right side. And this is incomplete. So we have reached halftime here in the Thursday night opener. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, we'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. This will be taken in at the 1. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Johnson now to throw on 2nd down. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Montez Sweat. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now Johnson from the gun, he'll throw. And he's got an open man. It's Gronkowski. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Redskins' 42. They'll run it now out of the gun. So he got free of 1 tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. Johnson looking to throw on 2nd down. Open man, Gronkowski complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. The tackle by Cole Holcomb. Now the first carry for Bush. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the 1st on 3rd. Here's Johnson operating from the gun. Forced out to his left. Strong coverage by Washington, and now 4th down.
Certainly looked like maybe his 3rd or his 4th read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
And this one is right through. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So a good drive there to begin quarter number 3, but they're only able to shave 3 points off the lead.
Well, something's better than nothing. All right, they didn't play particularly well in the 1st half, but they definitely need him to step on the accelerator now and play a whole lot better.
Somebody calling the dogs, ain't it?
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense.
Ain't Junior,
They've got to right the ship. They had a great 1st half, but the lead has really gone down. Now, you
fell asleep on the game.
Adjustment to the adjustment.
That nigga was snoring like a bug.
You think you've got it going, and you also think at any moment I can go ahead and go back to the way it was before. Because once you get off the gas a little.
Yeah, they don't want to see this lead diminish anymore. To throw on 2nd down, Hayes.
You went to work today?
And they get to him after a gain of 4. That's complete.
One thing you're looking for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
3rd quarter, and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Looking to throw. Hayes, complete. Smith has it. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
Yeah, I don't even think he broadcast.
10 at the 38. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington 1st down.
Yeah, he done fell asleep. That's
on 1st down, Hayes. That is incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Hayes. And an alley to run. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Under 10, under 10, 10.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. 15 yards. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now.
Looking for Gronkowski, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 38. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Gronkowski, the intended receiver. Throwing on 1st down. Hayes. There goes a deep ball. End zone. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. To throw again. Hayes. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off down at the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this 3rd quarter of play. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Being chased out left. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Back to throw. Johnson. He's going to look deep for more. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty. And it's 4th down. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off around the 27. Gronkowski, the intended target. And that pick just sets him up beautifully right down near the goal line.
I remember being in a defensive meeting back when I was in college, and our defensive coordinator says, we're going to call this Be Who You Are defense. D linemen, you play the run. Linebackers, be aware of anything. And secondary, you play the pass. That way, you're all set, ready for whatever they put out there.
2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. They'll try to run this one in. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Let's get off the field, D. Like 12.
From the gun on third down. Hayes. Touchdown, Redskins. Turning into a really good performance on the road. Week 1, you're just hoping for that first win. It's tough to do it away from home, though, but they're looking strong.
It certainly is. Any road win in the NFL is a great road win. I mean, it just does not matter whether it's supposed to be tough or not. In this particular situation, how great will they feel leaving with a win on the road against a tough opponent?
Little work still to do, though. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y.
And the Redskins do get to him. He goes down.
Why is you just late?
That's sacked by Khalil Mack. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Looking to throw.
I guess Tyree is deep when Junior sleeps, so I guess that's the last
thing. When the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets
sound like you wide awake to me. It don't sound like you just happened to wake up, go to the bathroom. You was up at 12:30. I peeked in there. You was on the tablet.
Tonight, it's an interception.
I'm not tired.
Able to get there and pick it.
Yeah. Hey, Terry, your broadcast went out. Who win?
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Ooh, that's why he ain't answering. He gets his select.
And he won't get much. Maybe a couple.
Hey, Julian went to sleep, but you beat Terry to sleep.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they won't put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Terry, when you get through and you look at the player of the week, I want you to see who the player of the week going to be.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Lemons over here
16
balling.
yards there, and it's a Redskin first down. On 1st and 10, Hayes to the goal line, but it's incomplete. They're still throwing the football here, and obviously the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. Back to throw. Hayes. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
Looking to throw. Hayes to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here, and sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Now this window is running back out of the backfield. A gain of 4 on the play, and it'll be 3rd down. On 3rd and 2, Marshall buying time to his left. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete, certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. On 4th down, Marshall. And he comes back with one complete. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for a 1st down for the Falcons. Dancing to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. Gronkowski, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. He's going to let it fly. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. And defensive back Jamal Adams in on the stop.
And give him a lot of credit there, but even more credit to the guys up front.